Hello, this is Jacob Lee with Reaching Africa's Unreached. We're up in the Metu Mountains right now. We're driving back to RAU. We just had a meeting with the Metu Mountain preachers. It was a very, very good meeting led by Master Tobias. The text for the meeting was Acts chapter 15, using the basis of the church in Jerusalem, meeting in Jerusalem over issues and coming together. And so we heard from every pastor represented here in the Metu Mountains, which I think there's 10 villages now that are represented with new churches. Only 2 of those villages back in 2013 actually had a church. So we heard about challenges, we heard about successes. We were able to share. Zora and Henry were with me, and Zora was able to share concerning our work on developing leaders for teaching children, Sunday school, and instructing pastors in their care for teaching the parents to teach children. We're on our way back right now. Henry has to teach at a seminar in Moyo. Actually, he should have been there already, but we're going to try to get there as soon as we can. The road is actually not very good, so it takes some time. Right here we're in a smoother section. I do want to also update you on the Bible Drive. As most of you know, through our newsletters and the website, that we've been seeking to bring 20,000, yes, you heard the number right, 20,000 ESV Global Study Bibles, True Tone, in their own box to Reaching Africa's Unreached. And previously we tried to do that earlier in the year, but we had to stop that plan because of COVID-19 difficulties. But we've been continuing to raise the funds, and for basically $10 a Bible, that includes the transportation to Reaching Africa's Unreached from America. It also includes a container, and it also includes 20,000 Bibles, $10 a Bible. So if you do your math, you can figure that out. That's $200,000, which is a lot of money. William Carey, I think, said it best. He said, "Expect great things from God." Whoops. Might have to put it in 4-wheel drive here. Here we go. We're going to make it. Okay, not 4-wheel drive yet. William Carey said, "Expect great things from God, receive great things from God." The ESV Global Study Bibles are one of the best tools that we've seen in training pastors and walking out 2 Timothy 2:2, which is the vision of RAU. And previously, in our previous 2 containers, we brought close to 9,000 Global Study Bibles, which they're almost all gone right now. We've been giving them out to pastors, leaders, in some cases imams and sheikhs. They've gone into Northern Sudan, South Sudan. Some have even gone into Chad, most of them in Uganda, and many in South Sudan, many into the refugees as well in the camps. And so we want to bring these other 20,000 so we can continue to distribute Bibles. That's the greatest tool. You might be thinking, well, these are English Bibles. That's true. But here in Uganda, South Sudan, and even Northern Sudan, English is widely read and spoken. So they are a very useful tool. Right now we are at about, if my numbers are correct, on the funds that we've raised for the 20,000 Bibles, $148,000, which is a lot of money. So we're right at about 76-77% of the funds needed. And my plea to you, request to you, is that you would consider helping us get the rest of the money so that we can buy the container, set up the shipping. We have to get the Bibles printed because that many Bibles, they have to make a special printing for us. And so we have to do all those things yet. So please consider giving money. If you want to give, go to our website, www www.reachingafricasunreached.org, and you can find out more there, read about it, about the Bibles and some of the ministry and how we use the Bibles, how we use them in walking out 2 Timothy 2:2. So pray with us. We want to continue our ministry of training leaders at Reaching Africa's Unreached as soon as we feel that it's the right time and we have permission from the government to meet in a large confined group like that. We're going to do that. I just had to say something. At this corner, one of my trips, I came around this corner right here, and there was a giant mamba right here that was sunning itself right in this exact spot. And when it heard the truck coming, the Land Cruiser coming, it popped its head up with a couple feet into the air, made a hissing sound, and went down and into the bush. It was the biggest, longest snake I'd ever seen. One of the joys of the Metu Mountains. You know, these Metu Mountains, there's many villages up here without churches. One of the encouraging things that I heard from the pastors today was that even during the COVID restrictions where they had to meet pretty much just in their homes, they were still talking about neighboring villages that they wanted to plant churches in. That's their heart to grow and get the gospel out. And so God is at work. I shared from Philippians chapter 1:6, the work that he begins, he continues. And we're praying that God will continue to equip us and use us and cause the gospel to go forth here in the Metu Mountains, the Yubi district among the Muslims, in Obungi, in Moyo district, in the nearby refugee camps, represented the South Sudanese, also our dear brothers from the Republic of North Sudan. We're praying that the gospel goes forth there. My friends, please pray for Reaching Africa's Unreached and keep us in your prayers. If you'd like to receive a newsletter, we try to get them out once a month at least. You can go to the website and find my email and just shoot me an email with what your email address is and we can add you to the list. Otherwise, you can keep up pretty much just checking in on the website. God bless you. Keep praying for us. Thank you very much.